will do, ladies and gentlemen? I hope you're having a fantastic day. We're here today with chapter 12, 13, 14, 15, as well as 16 of 20th Century Boys. And last chapter, chapter 11, ended off with the key word, or the last word being, I remembered. Who made it up? Who made up that symbol? And that's pretty much how it ended. So we'll see, we'll see. But let's actually see. So chapter 12, 20th Century Boys volume, translated by Stephen Paul, scanned and edited by Gatsu, BOTH and MS. Okay, cool. You mean you really don't remember, Kenji? Nope. That's amazing. You were so obsessed about it, gathering friends under that logo, always screaming out, protecting the peace of the world. Yeah, but, I mean, I was just a kid back then, and why do you want to remember the stories of your childhood? Donkey's dead. I saw in a newspaper. I can't believe that boy would commit suicide. But the thing is, he might not actually have committed suicide. He sent me a letter right before he died, asking if I recognized this symbol. There is a possibility Donkey may have gotten wrapped up in some kind of trouble regarding this symbol. So tell me if you remember, Yuji, who created this thing? Ocho did. Oh, now we'll make a symbol just for us. This symbol is a symbol of friendship. Anyone who knows this symbol is a true friend. Chapter 12. Ocho. Alright. Ocho? That's it. I remember now. It was Ocho. Welcome to King Mart. Welcome. Okay. You must greet your customers properly. Right, who's that? The area manager for the King Mart chain, I see. Franchise inspector. Well, I'm going home. Wait a second, sir. From what I've seen, you seem to think the register is a social area. Yes. Kenji, I came because he seemed serious about finding the truth behind all of this. Go to this legal office. I have a friend named Ichihara there. At 2 o'clock this afternoon, victims of the friend group are going to meet for a report on the examination. But what am I supposed to do, Dad? It's not like I have anything to do. Tell him everything you know. I'm sure your testimony will help. This group you're up against seems pretty dangerous. Oh, you could see that again. But I know you can do it. I came because I knew you could. Alright. I'm falling in love, ho. Bye, Yukichi. A word with you, sir. Yes, Yukichi. Yukichi, the strongest girl in the world. Toria! Now, give me your best shot, Yanwa Mabo. I can't stand bullies like you. Dang it, you stupid boy girl. Come on, you cowards. You can pick on the weak, but you can't do anything against the strong. Grrr. Whisper. Yeah, Huff. Would you want me to beat you up again? No, Yukiji, you're a coward. Coward? How? You're not playing real sumo. You grab our sleeves to throw us. Yeah, our collars. So what? You have to play sumo naked. So you have to take off your shirt too. Come on. What's wrong? Hurry up and take it off. And she come on, man. What's wrong, coward? Shut up. Just you wait. Hurry up with you. I'm gonna catch a cold. It's so chilly. Dude, what's wrong? Aren't you gonna take it off? Too bad. You're gonna surrender. Are you crying? Why don't you just admit defeat, Yukiji-chan? Come on, take it off. Come on, what are you doing? Just take it off. If you won't take it off, we'll do it for you. Come on, stop it. And he just comes in, Kenji! Like, get your hands off her! She is my waifu! Thanks for waiting, Yukiji. Sure. There's a lot of people in here. Yes, there are. They're all parents trying to get their sons and daughters back from this mysterious cult. Did you find out anything about Ocho? Thanks, Yukiji. You've been a big help. I never would have guessed one of your childhood friends made up that symbol. Ochiai Nagaharu, currently missing. There's a newspaper clip from 9 years ago. A nine-tailed fox suddenly appeared. If you believe it. Businessman in Thailand goes missing. Auto accident in the jungle. The missing businessman was your friend Ocho. Has he been missing since this? No. He was found 1 week after that, but there was no info on what happened to him during that time. Aliens! He quit his company right after the accident, and then he had a wife and child in Japan, but they divorced about a month before the accident. What did he do after he quit his company? I can't find anything after that. All in all, it's just too suspicious. But I can't believe the Ocho I knew would, time for me to go. Oh, have you gotten a call from that Kenji person I was telling you about? No, not yet. Oh, he'll come, won't he? It will be such a big help if he does. He will. I know it. Thank you for waiting, everyone. You'll come, won't you, Kenji? Just like you did back then. I love you. I love you so much. Look at this, sir. Look at your late night sales. There's half that of the rival store 200 meters away. Half. Even the cigarette store in the corner is talking about joining a franchise. If this continues, we're going to have to terminate our contract with you. I see. You went up against Yanbo and Mabo when you knew you couldn't stand up to them. Sure enough, you were beaten black and blue. But as I sobbed and blubbered, you turned to me and said, "Don't cry, Yukiji. Be one of our friends and help us fight evil." Please get a grip on your business, sir, Yukiji. I'm not the same person I used to be. Yeah, we'll see about that one. We'll see about that one. You're just occupied right now, but we'll see about that one. When you thought that there was more to Donkey's suicide than first believed, you jumped into that. So you know what? You can jump into this right away. Is the camera blurry? Is that just my... No, it's not. No, it's my imagination. It's just a terrible camera. That's what it is. It's just a terrible camera. Alright. Chapter 13. Chosan. Yeah, Kono-kun. About Shohei-chan's birthday. What does he want the most? Peekaboo? What's that? Monster from a video game. Popular with the kids? I wouldn't have known that at all. Okay, a peekaboo. I'll look for it. Goodbye. Oh, father. Have you thought about what I told you earlier? Ah, yes. But Kono-kun, I appreciate your concern. Come live with us. I appreciate your concern, but I doubt my daughter has any desire to live with me. If you'd only come and talk to Yumiko for once. No, I'm used to living like this. You don't need to worry about me, father. Even Shohei says that he wants to live with his grumpy. Tell Shohei-chan to look forward to his birthday, will you? Ah, father, click. Little altar, little shrine in his home. Oh, hey, Cho-san. Oh, hey, Yamachan, what's in the back? A peekaboo. Peekaboo? What? Never heard of it. It's a big hit with the little rascals. Hey, that sounds like Cho-san, the big studier to me. The studier. You gotta know these things when you're a cop, you know? Exactly right. By the way, Yama-san, you got some free time? It's gonna be lonely, huh? Your retirement's coming up pretty soon. You're probably thinking good riddance. Nah, a week later I won't be able to hear your shouting voice anymore. 1 week? That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Huh. After next week, there's a real cork of a case that I want you to take over, Yama-san. Oh. That Professor Shikishima from Ocha no Mizu Engineering. I had to spell it out slowly. Ocha no Mizu Engineering. Yeah. The case of the missing family, right? By the way, Yama-san, what did the autopsy on a student of Professor Shikishima turn up? The one with all the blood drained out of his body, all that. It isn't police jurisdiction anymore. Explain. Tokyo Tokyo's virus lab is running careful tests on it. It's not a case, it's a disease. Disease? The effects resemble that of a virus originally from Africa. And we found that the student visited Africa before he died. So, they defined the virus. Well, I just went to the lab and heard the full details. Had me jumpy, thinking I might have gotten an effect that the Ministry of Health is having a heart attack over this. It honestly is the type of thing that we deal with. I know I told you the death of the college student and the disappearance of Professor Shikishima could be related, but now I really think the two separate incidents. But looking at the characteristics of it all, it could actually be something preposterously large. What do you mean? Given the times we're in, there's also germ warfare to think about. Smart. Oh, I doubt that. Look at these two pictures. One of them is something drawn on Professor Shikishima's back door, and the other is the t-shirt Shikishima's student were wearing. So what does the symbol stand for? Do you know about the friend, This is the symbol of a group of people based around some person called Friend. Who is this Friend? The leader of a cult or what? I don't know. I looked around, but I couldn't find out what he's trying to do. All I know is that during the investigation of Shikishima's disappearance, we found out that his daughter had gotten involved in some strange group. That strange group was probably Friends. I see. I was amazed this group is large enough to buck the Budokan. There is also a group of parents whose children were drawn to this group, trying to create a legal team. Never looked at it. These kind of things just blow up huge when you take your eyes off them nowadays. So I asked a certain theologist if he knew what Friend was all about. I see. What he told me was pretty interesting. So what did he say? The theologist said, Friend, is it a cult or not? Well, going by the patterns I'm researching, I couldn't tell you if it is or not. However, and this is just hearsay, mind you, however, there was a rumor that they had some sort of kraval with the Pierre's Heart people. Entirely hearsay. Pierre what? Yes. Pierre's Heart, Pierre Ichimonji, 100,000 flocked to Tokyo. The religious sect founded by Pierre Ichimonji, who was stabbed yesterday. So I stopped by the Pierre's Heart headquarters, and the man just said, Shush! You're relentless. We've already told the police everything. Please capture the killer at once. No, I'm here to ask about something else. Did Mr. Pierre, did Master Pierre have anything to say about this symbol? Let's see. Yes, he said he knew the representative. What? He knew Friend? The man was an incurable fool, he said. He was a student or something at the time, with low motives and a weak spirit. How did he know him? It was about 17 years ago. They were both studying under a certain religious group. A certain religious group? But it was not the place he was looking for, as Master Pierre recalled it. So Master Pierre was enlightened to an entirely new teaching through his own power. What was the man's name? Did Master Pierre ever tell you? Yes. Please tell me what his name was. Oh yes, and that theologist told me something else as well. There may be many of these new... So we're gonna have like cult. The cults are taking over. Oh no, the biggest threat to humanity. There may be many of these new religions appearing, but the cases are numerous of such. But the cases are numerous of such that derive from one central group. I hurried to the home of the group that Pierre studied under 17 years ago. Register? I don't believe I can show that to a policeman. This man withdrew from your group 17 years ago. 17 years ago. I suppose it would be alright then. Please, I need your help. And the name of this former believer? When I went to the address in the register, it was quite close to Professor Shikishima's, and it had been rebuilt into a small warehouse. Excuse me? Yes. Do you know who lived in that house over there before it turned into a warehouse? I knew them. It was a long time ago. Maybe 15 years or more. Was there a college age by there? Did he go to college? Maybe it was prep school. Oh, but that's the elementary school he went to right there. I thought I'd finally arrived at Friend's old school. It was 17 years ago. He'd be in his mid-30s now. I took out all the yearbooks of the time period and searched through them, from cover to cover. 6th grade, class 3, Anza Yukio, Ida Tsutomoto, Ishikura Toshifumi, Endo Kenji, Ochiai Nagaharu. And there was Friend, as an elementary student. Endo Kenji, address, flip. It's the same one, the owner of the convenience store we questioned, and Friend. Please use our store whenever you like, Kinmart, where you'll feel like a king. We're classmates. It's gonna be... He's gonna become a target. It's gonna become a target. But that's a good cup, I have to say. That's a good cup. To take all these steps, follow all these pieces, all these domino pieces, and arrive at that conclusion. That's a good cup. That's a good cup if I ever seen one, alright? Not longer, but it's still a good cup. Still a good cup. Still a good cup. Still quite a good cup, I have to say. Anyway, folks. Chapter 14. Yamasan. Oh, I think the last 3 chapters have been Ocho-san, Cho-san, Yamasan. So basically just names. Alright, chapter 14. They were in the same class. They were in the same graduation photo. Friend. Disappear. Friend and Endo Kenji. Kenji, the shop owner, and friend were classmates. Ha. I ran to the store again to ask my friend, "What are you doing, sir? You're standing there, leaning against your mop. There are even limits to lack of common sense. Are you asking customers to stay away? No. Your onigiri display is all wrong. Plum on the left, salmon in the middle. Yes, sir." Kenji, the store owner, was being chewed out by his... Did he just leave like... What is the catchphrase of our company, sir? King marked. Will you feel like a king? That's right. The customer is king. You must keep this in mind at all times. Now repeat it again before you forget. King mad. We'll feel like a king. And so you couldn't ask Kenji at the time. And that's as far as your friend investigation got. No. I went to ask his elementary school teacher, and he told me a peculiar story. Peculiar? And he gets a phone call. Pardon. Hello. Kuno-kun. No, I'm just about done with work, yeah. I'm just about to leave for your place. I'll call once I'm getting close. Will you come out and see me then? I need to give you something. Please don't say that, father. Come in and join us. Shoei's been waiting to see his grampy. Well, I'll call later. Goodbye. No. Today's my grandson's birthday. So that's what that Pika Boy toy is for. Yep. So you're going to your daughter's house for a nice intimate birthday party, Grandpa? Well, probably not. Why not? I'm not getting along very well with my daughter, Yumiko. Well, that's wrong. That doesn't seem like it. No, I mean, nothing works out for us. What happened with your daughter? What happened? Well, you know those sports day they have at school, yeah? I promised I'd watch my daughter in the relay she was supposed to be in. By the time I ran there, I was 2 hours late and the activities... That happened to me once before. Like, I remember I used to do like all these different sports things and all these different talent show things. And there was one that I was very, very proud of because I like spent like half a year just practicing how to juggle, how to play the Diablo. How to play the Diablo, which is like the thing where you've got like a string, like a piece of wood, and then like a string attached, and then like you have like this round shape, like you spin it, throw it in the air, catch it, you know, that kind of thing. I taught myself how to play all that, as well as spinning plates and whatnot, and you know, doing all these fancy circus tricks and whatnot. And I told my mum, because she basically never showed up to anything, but like that one time I told her, "Can you please come?" I actually spent a lot of time to do it, and like when I got home, she was like, "Oh, I thought you said you don't want me to come," and I'm so pissed at her that like since then she basically appeared in like every single talent show. But like, because that was the first time I was actually felt like, I don't know, 8. I was like, you never show up. Since then, she just like since then, every time I have like, even if I don't want her to show up, she still shows up. So it's like, damn. I recognize that. All right, I recognize that. All right. But you know what a cop's business like. I was 3 hours late to her wedding ceremony. Oof, late to everything. Okay, okay, that's a bit much. Wedding and not wedding. Like a well could burn. I'd still go there. I was supposed to walk the Virgin Road with her, but they even had to have another relative take her banquet at the end of the banquet. And when I got the call that my wife's life was on the brink, I got to the hospital 4 hours late. Yumiko never spoke to me after that. Wow, that... Okay, I when you talk about like the talent show and everything and like the sports festival, I was like, yeah, I've been there. Not about this crap. Wow. Sho-san, let's keep talking about friend. No, this isn't the time to talk about work. Yama-san, I'm retiring in 1 week. I am a worthless fool who was convinced that putting work before anything else was the best way to live. And this fool is talking to you out of years of experience. This case may turn into something monstrous. No, it may already be so. So I want you to take the reins. When Friend and Kenji's teacher thought back on the time he taught them, he told me, "Class of 71? Ah, do you remember anything, Sensei? That was the class with the spoon bending incident. First you've got flying, now you've got spoon bending." Spoon bending? Yes. It was quite a surprise, I can tell you that. All twisted and mutilated. All the lunchtime spoons in the class. Are we? Okay, there's definitely a psychic. There's definitely psychics, alright? Hold it at. Which one of these kids, huh? Could you remember? Remember who did it? Well, hello? Yumiko, father. Shoei's birthday party is going to start soon. Come soon. Are you sure, Yumiko? I'll forgive you if you're only an hour late. Come soon. Okay. I'll be, yeah. In like 2 episodes, they made me feel for this. In 2 chapters, they made me feel for this guy. What are you doing sitting here? You just leave this case in my hands, Yama-san, and go see your grandson. Thank you, Yama-san. Please don't say that. It feels weird to hear you thank me. I wonder if it'll work out alright. Don't worry. Just suck it up. I'm very sorry. My words encouraged some very bothersome events to incur. Uh-oh. Yes. The man knew too much. What the f... If I had only... Oh, he's dead. Bro! How are you gonna... Two chapters. They made me feel for him. And then they just kill him off. If I had only met friends sooner, this wouldn't have... Yes. I took responsibility and purified him. And he's got a friend shirt underneath. Mysterious death of detective, all blood drained from body, was 1 week from retirement. At the time that this was happening, welcome to King Mart. I hadn't the slightest knowledge. Wow. Wow! That's something. That's certainly something. Wow. Chapter 5. What's the chapter called? The time for human extinction. I hated shoujo manga, so I only read shonen manga. In real life, there was no perfect boy who always pop up in shoujo manga. In real life, there is no princess riding on white horses, but at one time I thought maybe there really are princes on white horses. Hey, excuse me. Oh yes, cardless copy machine. Do postcard copies? Yeah, sorry. How can you not sell from the back? The machine, I look at her, I know straight away. Yeah, sorry, the machine just can't make postcards unless he actually knows. I don't know. What the hell do you want? No, he didn't. How do you not? What the hell do you want, Yukiji? Asking what the hell I want is going to get you chewed out by your corporate manager again. Here, you can do the rest. What's that? Class reunion details. The invitation to our class reunion. Class reunion? 6th grade, class 3. Elementary school class reunion. Yeah. Let me tell you, I'm not arranging this thing because I want to. I hate that stuff. rekindling old friendships at our age. They just say, you haven't changed a bit, and drink their sake. How's your marriage? How's your kids? Mind your own damn gut business, I say. So you really haven't had any luck with that stuff? What do you mean, really? Nothing? Alright, I don't have a marriage or children yet, but the only thing you have is a baby or sister left. Well, he's got you. That's what I would say. Hey, you. I've got you. And you got me. My bed is in the back. And now you probably either get slapped or you get lucky. One of those two. You either get slapped or you get lucky. What always happens when you meet people after a long period of time is disillusionment. You wish you hadn't seen them after all. Here. There's the names. Mail them out. What? You want me to send them? You wouldn't believe how hard it was looking them up. Anyways, these are all the people whose addresses are known. Ultra's address is a mystery, of course. Okay, that's why we're having this reunion. It isn't to sit back, drink some sake, and reminisce. We're only getting together to find information about Ultra. Got it. You really don't know where he is. Correct. The man who created the symbol in his childhood is nowhere to be found. Also, using this symbol as a logo, a man named Friend has created a new mysterious organization, started gathering people together, and done bizarre things. Then Donkey committed suicide. What do you think of all this? I'll let you in on one more interesting bit of information. Businessman in Thailand goes missing, auto accident in the jungle? ? 9 years ago, when he was 9 years ago, a night-tailed fox only appeared. If you believe it. 9 years ago, when he was working for a trading firm, Ocho was in an accident in Thailand and went missing for a week. After the accident, he quit his job. I looked up some things to try and find out what happened after that. And a businessman working for a rival company in Thailand who knew Ocho well saw him 8 years ago. Where? India. India? That businessman told me it was a shock. Believe you me. When I first noticed him, I doubted my own eyes. I just called out on a whim, not expecting an answer, but it really was him. His clothes told the whole story, but this is what he said. I'm going to Tibet. Oh my, well, he's on a pilgrimage. Ocho. Why didn't you come, huh? The victims' meeting. Why didn't you come? If it was the old you, never mind. Take care of the reunion postcards. Listen, I don't say it. I'm princes on white horses. Never give out excuses. Never. I have to take care of the store. I have to feed my mother and this baby. Did you know I used to be in a band? I even quit the band so I could do this. I shouldn't. And that's never meet your heroes, I guess. I never meet them after a long time. I shouldn't have come back, huh? Nothing. Goodbye. Hey, Yukiji. Did you really quit your band for that same reason? Batan. Was that why I quit the band? Why? Why did I quit the band? Friend! You said that leaders of other religions are being purified by the will of the cosmos. What is it that the will of the cosmos wants you to do, friend? What do you think it wants me to do? It must be unification of religion. As a power plan, we will truly all be friends. As a power plan. That's not it. What? The cosmos tells me to make my dream a reality. Friend's dream? What kind of dream is it? Dreams can only be made into reality by those who continuously act on their first impulses. First impulses? Have you always had this dream, friend? Please tell us what your dream is. World conquest. And you just see the giant thing in the background that we had from the first episode, the first chapter. I keep saying episode. And then the giant just smile. In September of 2000, humanity will be destroyed. Alright, chapter 15. World domination. World domination. Ocho in Tibeto. He was doing the pilgrimage. Alright. Chapter 16. God. This should be interesting. What happened? You were screaming again. Did you have another bad dream? Yeah, no. Oopsie daisy. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Okay, why? Alright. Well, of course we're gonna be worried. God's dream come true. So, alright, what did he dream? You're not gonna tell us? Okay. He said this year would be the last for Tokusan. And now Tokusan got in an accident and he's gonna die in a hospital. Hey God, what kind of dream was it this time? Stop calling me God and don't pray to me. We're coming to bring you some breakfast, God. Today was tough though. Couldn't find anything good. You eat it. I can find my own breakfast. Don't say it. Don't say that. Eat it. If we eat God's portion, we'll get punished. Don't act like they're offerings. We want you to eat this for us and tell us a story. God's stories are useful. One of the things I can tell you will help. One of the things I can tell you will help. But we want to hear it. All I can tell you is bowling like usual. We want to hear it. Sheesh, too early for this. Okay. Your bowling lane's approximately 1.6 meters in width. Woo! You throw the ball, trying to get a strike. The instant you let the ball go onto the lane, your mind has to be straight. If you miss your initial angle by just 2 or 3 degrees, it makes a huge difference when the ball gets to the pins 18.28 meters away. It's about 53 centimeters from the head pin to the gutters. That's all that separates a strike from the gutter ball. And there's your story. Goodbye. That really helps. Sure does. Oh, I forgot. Gotta tell you something, Hama-san. Me. Careful of the kids. Oh boy. Kids? What do you mean? Hello, welcome. Nikkei's average is only 150 yen. Whoa, first 95, now 98. That Bill Gates is such a devil. Alright. You know, going straight up through the roof. Nice, going straight up through the roof. Rumpel. What the? Make him leave. I can't just tell him to leave. He's not going to buy anything. He's looking at the lunches. He's calling you. Yes, can I help you? This hamburger lunch here. Yes. It's past the expiration date. I'm sorry. I'll take care of it. He's gonna want it. What are you doing? It's okay. It's not okay. I'll take care of it. It's okay. No, it's not. Huh? What? You will suffer a major calamity. What? Oh, but that boy of yours, it's not a boy. It's a girl. Well, what is it, Kana? Well, answer you something. Dada! Dada! Okay, now this guy is dead. That would creep me the fuck out. Goodbye. That lunch. You're gonna throw it out anyways. Who was that? He just robbed you. How you been so calm? Dada! Dada! I had a terrible dream. What was your terrible dream about, God? I told you, I'm not God. I don't understand it. I just know that something awful is going to happen, But we are fine. No matter what happens to the world, we live like this. Big trouble, huh? Is that horrible trouble starting sooner than I dreamed? Hama-san's in the park with some kids. Be careful of the kids. That big trouble. You bum! You're an eyesore, you bum! Ow! Ow! You shouldn't be sleeping in the middle of the path. We'll drop you in the river. Ow! Ow! Enough of that. What you want, Gramps? We'll drop you in the river too. Stop there. Stop! There's poop right in front of you. What? A nice fresh one I laid down right there in the park. Trust me, you don't want to step in that. Which one of you is Fumiya? Huh? You, Fumiya. Huh? How did you know that? You went out to eat burgers again today, didn't you? In fact, every day since elementary school, you've eaten hamburgers on the way home from cram school. Your mother makes food for you and waits for you to eat it. How do you know that, old man? I don't understand why. I just do. Which one's Koichi? Huh? You always steal your parents' money and spend it all at the arcade. That money's your parents. That's money your parents are scrapping together to pay for your education. How could you possibly know that? I tell you, I just do. Oh God! God? No, I am not God. Now listen. When you try to bowl a strike, you throw it straight down the middle with all your strength. When you only got the 2 pins on the edges left, that's called a big 2. That's a rare event. You won't get a spare. I've seen a movie where it's a movie, alright? It's a movie. It's obviously made to dramatize, but I've seen a movie where like 2 pins on each side, and like they spun the ball, kept spinning it, then let it go very, very slowly, and like the ball curved in such a way that like just like hit them both. Don't worry, if you're not in the middle, it's okay to waver to the side a bit. Do you understand what I'm saying? Dude, this guy is creepy. What do you mean, God? You don't understand. Want me to talk some more when your 10 pins are down to just 1? Let's get out of here! This guy's talking bowling. It's freaky. Yeah, get away from that weirdo. Hey, God, you're right again. This is what you meant when you said be careful of the kids. Let's go back and get some sleep, Hammer-san. Tomorrow will be an okay day, really. Tomorrow will. At least. And he's having the dream again. I can't tell anyone about that one. It's better that they don't know about it. The giant monster that goes in December of 2000. Humanity will be destroyed. Well, I like these 5 chapters quite a lot, I have to say. With the story, the cop, in 2 chapters, it made me feel for him. We saw him like, obviously chapter 1, I believe it was. Yeah, chapter 1. But like in 2 chapters, they actually made me feel for him. You know, him always being late. At this time, he's going to be very, very late for, you know, him. Just the kind of, damn it, it's the good kind of old scruffy kind of cops that I just really, really enjoy seeing. And this happens to him. You know, he just dies. He just gets killed like that. Just a simple pat on the back and then just dies from that. Very sad to see, I'll be totally honest. Very, very sad to see. But, you know, there are some... it was really there to show you, obviously, that, you know, they're everywhere. The police, they're there. They're everywhere. Expect them, expect the unexpected, basically. Expect everyone to be part of them. Expect everyone to be affiliated with them. And then obviously we're left off with this. In December of 2000, humanity will be destroyed. Sure. World domination as well, eh, friend? Okay. Overall, really, really like these 5 episodes. 5 chapters, really, really enjoyed them. But I'll leave it here for today. I will see you all in the next one, everyone. Peace out. Have a nice day. And bye. Hey everybody, if you like this video, please be sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And if you want to see more of these kind of videos, be sure to check out Patreon to get 1 week early access as well as full length. Until next time, everybody, peace out and have a nice day.